Hi, welcome to the market alert for Friday, the 16th of March 2018. So in the pound yesterday, fairly quiet to start off with, then eventually the market breaking to the downside, and then once again becoming sideways, and then back up again, and then back down again. So a fairly choppy session, but a very narrow range, as you can see. As soon as I do this, it's as if it's some sort of standard deviation where the market moves either side of the psychological level there at 139.50. So fairly quiet for the pound, and in the daily chart you'll see this is still struggling with the 76% retracement. You can see there that's 3 attempts now at this level. The market up on the overnight needs to drive through if it's going to. It is above the 20-day bar average at the moment, so again it just needs some good news or whatever to drive through this level. The next upside target for this is going to be this high down to this low, and you can see here, and I've just drawn this on, that the area where it's had 3 attempts is also a 62% retracement, as well as a 76% retracement off this high to this low. And that's one thing I love about rolling these fibs back to the previous highs. You'll find out why market is struggling in a certain area. How and why this works, I do not know, whether it's just some sort of natural behavior, but it is incredibly accurate in the way that this actually works, and it's a great place to indicate where there's going to be some resistance to get out, or either to short in these areas. News today, there's quite a bit out, but it's all medium impact. The only thing that they've got coming out of the US is building permits at 130. They're forecast to show a slight decline, but nothing to write home about. And I think next week is going to be Powell's first live FOMC meeting as well, so we'll keep an eye on that one. I'm sure it's going to be next week. I'm sort of midway through March already. I don't know where the time goes. In the Dow, well, we started off, let me just cancel it for a second, just have a look in the pre-market session. Not a lot really, didn't seem to rally. It started off with the best of intentions, as we saw yesterday morning, and then became sideways and reverted to the usual pattern of moving down. You get 2 selling bars there. The market tests, a bit more selling comes in, and the stops are taken out as the people that are, or traders that are short, you have to buy to get out, and then you see some new buying coming into the market here. But then it becomes sideways before the market breaks to the upside once more in the first hour. But then eventually, of course, the market moves lower. Market is tested more or less in the same area. Just come back here so you can see it. So we've got the same area where the market retests, where the buying came in, where the stops were taken out, and then the market moved sideways in the latter part. Well, sideways to higher, and then they've been sideways on the overnight and moving lower and just range bound. Still a big range for the Dow. Since January, this market's range is increased dramatically. I mean, you would normally never see 100 or 200 points in the overnight session or the pre-market session. And the daily, well, we're below the moving average still. That happened yesterday, the market trading up to this as well. A bit short on 76% retracements, because the market is getting into a range of trading between the two here at the moment. So, and it's Friday. Today there's not much news. We'll have to see what will move this market. Implied volatility is lower, 14.99 from 5.39, so a 0.4 drop in this. Again, which is consistent with what we're seeing. The market did rally before the close. No major sell-off as it were. But talking of sell-offs, Bitcoin, it can't put in a green day. Last weekend we had one, but all week it's been, I think actually it's Monday, isn't it? It's Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, yeah, Monday. Monday we had a bit of a green bar there, and now we can see this market struggling a bit. And again, what I said yesterday, we're looking at the market coming back to 76% of here to here is where it's drawn from. So there, back down to there. Obviously we've got little ones in between, and we'll see what happens. But certainly lower highs in this market at the moment, as prices are still under pressure and moving lower. Right, that will do it for this one. If there is anything to report, I will let you know. Other than that, have a great weekend, and as ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.